What's good, family? It's your brother Abdul, and we're back. We're live. We're not playing video games. We're not talking. We're gonna be cooking today, all right? So I hope you guys are ready. Today, I know I was supposed to start at 6, and I was supposed to make chicken and waffles, but I'm not making chicken and waffles. There's a lot of people that actually watch my channel, and they know that I'm Haitian, and they want to see Haitian dishes. So that being said, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make sauce pois with Mayi Moulen and stewed chicken, I guess, and I'm gonna use tofu. I was gonna use cauliflower, but I didn't feel like frying anything, so I'm gonna be using tofu today. So yeah, so sauce pois with Mayi Moulen and tofu. What up, John? What's poppin', bro? Yo, I'm sorry I left you live. I had to go live. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, so we're gonna be making that today. Let me put on my apron. And later on, I'm gonna go play video games with my boy John. So if you guys wanna go and see that, you could definitely see that later on the channel. Alright, so I hope you guys can hear me. Thank you so much for being a part of this live. Now let's cook. Alright. Let me put my gloves on. First thing I want to do is season my hope you guys can see this. Let me pull this back a little bit. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I have some red pepper, some onions, some garlic, some green onions, and I have some thyme. So I have that on the side. I'm going to cut that up in a little bit. What's good, Brianna? Welcome to the live. Today I'm going to be making Haitian food. Damn, girls. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to everybody in the live. All right, so I'm going to use this bowl to make this. So I'm going to make my tofu first. I'm going to show you how I season it. I'm going to show you guys how I season it and what I do to my tofu. So I'm using this because this is very accessible. You guys could use whatever you want. Masak apa. I'm confused. What up, Tara? How's everything? All right, so we're going to be making a Haitian dish today. And what I want to do is I'm going to break pieces, right? Pieces like this. And I'm going to put it in my bowl. All right, so I'm going to keep this like this so you guys can see. I want you guys to be able to see. All right, so I'm going to take little pieces and I'm going to throw it in there like this. All right, it could be any size that you want. I'm just taking out little pieces and then we're going to throw this in the air fryer.
Is that butter or cream cheese?
No, this is tofu. So I'm showing you guys because this is going to be my meat for today. I'm just breaking into little pieces and I'm going to put it in a bowl.
Someone, Tara said, is it true you should eat? I think that's Professor.
Is it true that you should eat tofu in moderation? I'm going to keep it real with you. In the beginning of my plant-based transition, becoming vegan, I listened to a lot of the people that said that soy is bad for you. No, it's not. I actually stopped eating soy for a while and I went back to eating it. And I don't have no man boobs, as you can see, like regular chest. They say that men get man boobs. It increases estrogen. That's not true. If you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it. They do have soy-free versions. This one isn't soy-free because this is what I had on hand. So, okay. So I'm gonna just break these pieces apart because I'm making my meat, right? So I'm breaking these pieces apart, all right? Because we're gonna mimic, you know, we could mimic anything. You could mimic and make this turn into chicken or whatever. All you have to do is season it with the same season that you use when you make chicken or whatever, right? So I'm making these little pieces. All right. So we have it like that, right? So now I'm gonna season it. I got some garlic powder. I got some Himalayan salt. I got some onion powder. I have some pimento powder with ginger. It's one of my favorite recipes, things to use in my stuff. Guys, when you walk into the live, please tap the screen. You don't gotta get out, just tap the screen. There's 4 of you. 4 of you hit the like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Put some of this all-purpose seasoning. If you guys got chicken seasoning or beef seasoning, you can use it. They didn't actually put beef or chicken in the seasoning, but some seasonings they do. There is some seasonings that they actually do put, they do put pork, chicken, beef in the seasoning. What they do is they boil it and put the bone broth. So I'm gonna add a little grapeseed oil. And the reason I'm adding grapeseed oil is because I'm gonna add some cornstarch or potato starch, depending on what you have on hand and what you want to use. So we're gonna mix this. The professor. Oh, the professor's here. Oh, I didn't know about the soy-free version. Yes, there's a soy-free version called Tofu. There's another one that's made out of beans. There is all types of tofu. There's soy-free and there's gluten-free. Soy-free and non-soy-free. The reason I know that is because I didn't always eat this one, but this is what I had on hand. Yep, I cook with the pink salt. Yep, that's what I use too. Where did you get the pimento seasoning? All right. So this I got it from, like, you could go to the Caribbean stores, right? You could go to the Caribbean stores, or you could go to, you're not gonna find this in Whole Foods. You're not gonna find it in BJ's. You have to go to like a food bazaar or some type of Caribbean store that sells Jamaican stuff, Haitian stuff, because this is a Jamaican seasoning. It's from Mrs. Grace. Let me show you guys what it is. It looks just like this. It's called ginger garlic pimento. It's so good because I don't like big pieces of chunk of cloves or pimento in people's food. I don't like that. And I'm also using the all-purpose version also. This all-purpose version, you could season it and make it taste like chicken, make it taste like beef. It's up to you. So these I always use. They don't have that much salt. To be honest, this ginger has no salt in it at all. It's just ginger powder, garlic powder, and pimento. Okay, yeah, that's all it is. It's in all spices. I don't know if you guys can see it, but wait, let me see. You can't really see it, but that's all it has. Add a little bit more for that flavor and that smell. How you doing, Nikki? Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to everybody in the live. Thank you so much for coming in. Raw vegan is key. Raw vegan is key for you. I'm not doing that. When you come into my live, please be respectful. Thank you. Have a good day. You can remove them out my live. All right. So, like I said, Don't come in. All right, first of all, let me say something. Don't come into my live and be disrespectful. Don't come into my live and be rude. Don't come into my live and tell me about chicken, pork, and all that, because I'm not going to hear it. My moderator is going to take you out. That's straight up. And to all you raw vegans, keep being raw. I'm not going to be raw. You don't want to cook your food? That's up to you. Don't, this is the problem. This is why a lot of people do not like vegans, because everybody feel like they could tell you what to do. You keep going eating your raw foods. I'm not doing that. If you come into my live, be respectful. Just like when I go into your live and you shoving down all these fruits into your body, I don't say nothing. So please be respectful. Thank you. All right. So now I'm going to be adding some cornstarch, because in the beginning when I became vegan, a whole bunch of people had something to say. None of y'all feed me, none of y'all clothe me, and none of y'all take care of my family. So when you come into this live, be respectful, because you'll be removed. All right. So now I'm going to put some of this cornstarch in here, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Where's the spoon? Where's the spoon? Oh, okay. But all right, guys, so I'm gonna add some cornstarch, and I'm gonna tell you guys why in a little bit. All right. The reason I'm adding the cornstarch is because I'm not gonna fry this. Tofu is very like flimsy, and I'm making this into like a stewed chicken type, stew. You know what I'm saying? So when I put the cornstarch on it, the cornstarch will make it get hard. Nah, you don't need potato. You could use corn.
If you want to.
Look, I'm using cornstarch. Some people don't like corn. Listen, I don't want to hear that. Like I told everybody, this is...
They could use that.
Yeah, no, she said no. They could use potato starch. They could use cornstarch. Any starch you want. I don't judge nobody if they're meat eaters. I don't judge people if they're vegan, raw vegan, whatever. If you eat feces, I don't care. That's your gut. That's your stomach. You do you. But what I'm going to tell you is what I do. And what I do is what I do. If you want to follow it, you follow it. But I could tell you this. I was able to get rid of my high blood pressure. I was able to get rid of my diabetes. I was able to get rid of my cholesterol. So I'm doing something right. And my big ass was able to get rid of half of myself. I was 400 pounds. Yo, these raw vegans be pissing me off. They're the same ones that be running into the stores throwing paint on Gucci because they're vegan. Look, I'm vegan and I get it. I can't stop the world and tell the world to be vegan. My car is vegan, for God's sakes. My car got leather. What do you want me to do? Call the car dealerships and stop them? I can't. This is something that's been happening for years. For years. I'm doing this because of health reasons, as well as I love the planet. You feel me? So be respectful. So now I added some cornstarch in this recipe because I'm gonna put this in the air fryer. When you put this in the air fryer for 15 to 20 minutes, it's gonna turn hard like meat. Like you'll see. So I put the cornstarch in there. I'm gonna show you guys what it look like. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. Put as much as you want. If you feel like you need more, just put more. All right, guys? If you feel like you need more, put more. All right? The cornstarch is basically helping it, in the air fryer, because it's going to like basically fry it, but without no oil. All right? So I love my air fryer. I use my air fryer for everything. And if you guys don't have an air fryer and you have an oven, it's almost the same thing. All right, so shout out to the people with ovens and air fryers. Stay away from the microwaves. Those microwaves are no good. All right. So now this is what it looks like. You see that? That's what it looks like. All right, so now put it on this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on here. Wanted to show you guys. All right, guys. So I'm putting this on here, right?
You said it look like chicken nuggets.
Right. That's what it do, right?
You said, have you ever had here the no vegan cheese?
Vegan cheese.
No, here the no vegan cheese.
It looks like chicken. Right. It does. It does. Right. I'm gonna show you. Hey, I've been looking at all of you guys' videos. DeAndre, he just dropped a crazy video. Solomon dropped a nice video. Thank you guys for welcoming me into your community. A lot of people always have, you know, negative things to say about one another, but by far you guys are great. So this is what it looks like, guys. All right. So we're gonna put this in the air fryer for 15 to 20 minutes. I'll be right back. Huh? One of my friends? I don't give a shit. I don't. I don't care if they was one of my friends. Don't come in here and be negative. I'm just not in the mood with the negativity. People gonna do what the hell they wanna do. I'm not gonna, like, don't come in my live and say stupid shit, because I'm gonna kick you out. I don't care if you my friend. If you my friend, you should shut the hell up. Because when I go in your live, I'm respectful. You think I like a lot of the things that I see? No. But I don't say nothing. A wise man said, if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all and just walk away. People just love to talk. I bet it will be. Hit the like button. Yes, Nikki. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. All right, so now let me cut up my, I'm going to make the beans. All right, guys, so I'm going to make the beans. All right, family, so I got my beans right here. This is, what the hell is this? Pinto beans. So I got some pinto beans, right? You could use a can or you could boil it. It's up to you. Whatever is your preference, it's up to you. All right? Oh, you can't wait to see? Yeah, me too. I can't wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the beans in here. All right, family? I'm going to put the beans in here. So I'm going to put the beans in here. Okay, guys? We're going to put the beans in here. All right? So you're not, this is what I do, guys. You don't have to do the same thing that I do, but this is what I do. I don't put all the beans in. I'll put like, I'll leave a little bit in the bowl, right? I'll leave a little bit to the side. And I'm going to tell you guys why I do that. All right? So now, I'm going to post these up real quick. Because this is the sauce pois. All right. I'm going to also chop up some onions. I'm gonna chop up some onions. Yeah, that's pinto beans. I'm gonna chop up some onions. You know, everybody has their own way of cooking, like sauce pois and doing stuff like that. Some people put milk in it. I don't do that. I don't put milk in stuff because even though I'm vegan and I have plant-based milk, I don't put milk in stuff because I feel like it changes the shelf life of the food. And it'll spoil. It's just like a lot of people when they make rice, they put coconut milk in it. I don't do that. When you put coconut milk in your rice will not last a very long time. Okay? It won't last a very long time. All right? So I'm going to put some of these onions in this. All right? And I'm going to put a little piece of garlic also. All right, this is the right way to get a garlic to clip. You just hit it and it cracks open. Just like so. All right, family? Just like so. And I'm going to take that piece of garlic and I'm going to throw it in there. All right, family? Let me put this in the garbage. All right, family. So now, we're just mashing it up. You could use a blender, guys. I'm just using this because I don't want to pull my big blender. Do this, but this, let me tell you something. This thing I bought off of Amazon. This is the thing, man. Like, it works so good. It works so good. It chops up everything. Like, everything. All right, family. So I'm just trying to get everything off. It chops up everything, family. Thank you so much for being supportive and being in the live, guys. Like, I really appreciate y'all for real, for real. All right, family. So, all right. So, it should look something like this, right? So, now what we're going to do is I'm going to add a little water. I'm going to use some distilled water. Put it like at least a cup, a half a cup. All right, guys. So now we're going to turn on this fire. Put this down a little bit. Put this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, guys. So I'm using this little stainless steel pan right here. And I'm going to mix this in. Right? I'm just mixing it. Mixing it. But while this is being mixed, pimento beans, yes, you can drink distilled water. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's all I drink. That's all I drink. I don't. We have a filter. We do have a filter on our sink, but I still buy gallon of water. We buy distilled water because they put so much stuff in the water. I just prefer the water to be distilled because, you know, it's just better for you. And, you know, again, that's preference because sometimes they don't have the distilled water. So I'll drink the regular water or whatever. But I try to stay away from all of that stuff because it's not good for you. You know, you're talking to a man that almost died twice. And, yeah. So I'm going to just chop up some onions. Right? This is just for flavor, family. This is only for flavor. So I'm going to add that into the little pot right here that I got. Okay, I'm going to add a little oil. Add a little garlic powder. Add a little onion powder. Add a little Himalayan salt. And you know I'm going to add some hot sauce. Alright, so we got that cooking up real quick. So we got that cooking up real quick. I'm also going to add some garlic. Going to add some garlic, guys. I'm going to try to pay as much attention as I can. Alright, guys, so I'm going to add some garlic too. I got the oven on, not the oven, but the stove on medium high. Don't you hate when garlic sticks? All right, guys, so I'm gonna chop up some of this garlic. All right, add some of this garlic. Which water do you drink, Tara? I keep messing up my diet. Listen, Valar, don't worry. Don't be so hard on yourself, guys. We're already too hard on ourselves. We're already too hard on ourselves. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? It took me 3 years to become vegan. Yes, I became vegan after I got sick, but it took me 3 years because we were trying to figure it out. All right, so we're gonna pour this in. We're gonna pour this in, all right, family? We're gonna pour that baby in. We're gonna pour that baby in. Guys, it smells so good in here. Like, it's so delicious. It smells so good in here. Alright, so you remember those beans that I had to the side? It's just a little bit. I like to put it in there. I'm not making a lot because we already made food. I'm just making this for you guys live. So I'm not making that much. Alright, so I'm gonna put that in there. Alright, family, so I got that in there. And I'm gonna let her cook a little bit. I'm gonna put a little piece of thyme on, I'm gonna just break it up, put some in there. Alright, family, so I got some of that in there. And then I'm gonna put some green onions in there too. Let it boil and cook down. Alright, family, so we're gonna do that. So what we're making is we're making sauce pois, which is pimento beans, right? Blended and then cooked. And then we're gonna make Mayi Moulen. Mayi Moulen is polenta or grits, but it's yellow, right? Yeah, small moves, love. Let me tell you guys something. Stop being so hard on yourselves. Just because you cheated and had, those ribs, those mac and cheese, the potatoes, whatever, and, you're like, oh, I'm trying to get better. You will. Stop being so hard on yourselves. You guys will. It took me 3 years, okay? It got to the point that God made me sick. Shout out to John. God made me sick just so I can change my diet. So I say that the diabetes, the high blood pressure, the cholesterol was a blessing. It was a blessing, family. Shout out to the 9 people in the live with the 9 likes. I appreciate y'all. It was a blessing. It was a blessing because when I got sick, it made me change my life. So we're going to cover this and cook it down for about 5 to 8 minutes. All right, family? So now while this is cutting down, I'm going to make some of these pieces for me to... This is for the chicken, because remember, when the chicken come out, or whatever you're making, beef, whatever you're veganizing, I'm doing this because we're going to saute all of these vegetables. All right, we're going to saute all of these vegetables. Let me show you guys. We're going to saute all of these vegetables. All right, family. Put this right here. Huh? Yeah, I need the 8-piece. Oh, okay, don't worry. I see it. I don't need the 8-piece now, but nah, that's good, baby. That's good. Let me see. No. This is good. This is good. I mean, this is good because it's a lot of meat. All right, guys. So I have my green seasoning. I make my own green seasoning. I'll teach you guys how to make this also. That's gonna be a full video because I don't want it to be a live. So put all of this stuff right here. So I'm cutting up some onions and some garlic. So I'm just cutting this up real quick. I hope you guys can see. Put this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just chopping up some onions. Guys, you could chop up the onions anyhow you like it. Everybody got their own way of doing stuff. You don't have to, follow. You could just do it the way you like, and the flavors will be there. All right, guys. So let me cut up some of this garlic. All right. Oh, this. You guys gotta be careful because they got fake garlic out here, guys. You know, this world is so divided, man. Like, it's not funny. It's divided with food. This world is divided with color. It's divided with everything. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to say. You don't even know me. You never been in my footsteps. You never been in my shoes. But automatically you come in and tell me raw is the right way. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know if I went raw. I know people that actually went raw vegan and they got sick and it almost killed them. Because a lot of raw vegans, they don't get enough nutrients. And I don't talk about that. But they don't get enough nutrients. I take so much stuff every single day to make sure I stay alive. B12, D3, magnesium. Don't you hate when that happens? You cover it. You gotta put the wooden stick on top of it. Wipe this down real quick, guys. All right. So now I'm gonna cut up some of these the peppers. I live a life judge free. I don't judge people. A lot of people, they see me and they see my name Vegan Kings and they automatically start judging and going in, and I'm like, I don't care what you eat. I don't care what you do. The reason my name is Vegan Kings is because this is YouTube. We want people that are vegan or plant-based to come to my page. So in order for it to help your search engine optimizer, you have to put, all right, if you guys have a channel and you're a vlogger, right? You want to always put that word in the beginning of your channel because when people search for vloggers, your name is going to come up. For years, my channel was called Cooking with Vegan Kings TV, right? I did it all wrong. I've been on YouTube for 6 years, and I did it all wrong. Then when I realized that I shouldn't do it like that, I put my name in the beginning. So when people come into my live, when people see that I'm live, automatically it says vegan. So they're coming in with guns up. Like, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here to show you how to cook and learn tricks to feed your family. So guys, this is gonna get thick over time. So I'm just, whisking it in and making sure it don't stick. And it's not. And it smells good, guys. I have to taste it. I have to taste it and make sure it has enough. That's good. Add a little bit more hot sauce though. I'm Haitian. Ooh, and you could taste the garlic. I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of the salt. You don't want to add too much salt. I use Himalayan salt, and the reason I use Himalayan salt is because it has 25 minerals that the body needs, the essential minerals that the body needs. The idolized salt is not good for you. A lot of you guys don't know, but idolized salt is not good for you. But if you eat it, it's up to you. Alright guys, so I'm cutting up some red peppers. I don't have any green peppers. I do have yellow, but I didn't feel like using that. So I'm going to add that right here. All right, family. So I got my onions, my green onions, my garlic, and my peppers. So I'm gonna put that to the side. All right. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'm gonna start the. Yeah, this thing is getting nice and thick. See that? It's getting nice and thick. I'm gonna put the spoon on top so it don't overflow. All right. So I'm gonna see what's going on with the air fryer and stuff and see how that looks. I use white salt every once in a blue moon for making on the daily. I cook with big, yeah. I mean, look, like I said, you could use it, but just be mindful. I know how to make sushi. I have a sushi maker. That's good, Brianna. I can see it from here. Perfect. I'm also gonna make vegan sushi for you guys too, because a lot of you guys do like that. For my vegan sushi, I use papaya, watermelon, or or tomatoes. All right. So we got that going. I'm not gonna make the Mayi Moulen, which is the polenta yet. All right, no problem, John. John, I already know, bro. I know you here, bro. All right. So the vegan chicken is still not ready, but I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna put this in the kitchen so that it could cook in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna bring the pot so I could start cooking down the chicken. All right. I'll be right back.
It's starting to do
All right, family. So now I'm using my cast iron to make. I'm using my cast. I have a piece of onion in there. I'm using my cast iron to make the the chicken. So I'm gonna add some grapeseed oil. You want to use olive oil? It's up to you. I don't judge, guys. We in a world that we can't judge. We can't judge people because we didn't walk in their shoes. We don't know what it feels like. Whatever they want to eat, whatever they want to do, it's up to them. All right, family? So we're going to add that. All right? So I'm going to wait for this to get hot. And then I'm going to add my onions, my garlic, and my peppers. And then I'm going to add my eight-piece. My eight-piece, you could say, guys, it's like a sofrito, or you could say green seasoning. A lot of us Caribbeans use it because it gives the food flavor. What it is a mixture of blended green peppers, onions, garlic. Some people put celery. Some people put seasoning in this. I don't do that. I don't put no salt. I don't put anything because we're already going to put seasoning in it, right? So if we're already going to season whatever we're making, why put salt and all that in this, right? There's a lot of Haitians that do that. They use Maggi and all that, the cubes. Those cubes are very dangerous, guys, because those little cube seasonings, they're not vegan, that's one. Two, they have over 2,000 milligrams of salt. And remember, guys, what's killing us? The three S's: sugar, salt, and stress. All right, family? So this baby's getting hot. This thing gets hot really, really fast. So now I'm going to saute my onions. I hope you guys can see that. Saute my onions. Perfect. All right. Throw in my garlic too. This is to take out all the water, because you know it has water in it. So we're going to saute this real quick. Saute this baby down real quick. This is a fast meal, guys. Oh, I need my black pepper. I'll be right back. This is a fast meal, guys. Very fast. Very fast meal that you can make at home for the family. Alright, so I'm gonna add some black pepper. Woo, fresh black pepper. So good for you guys. Alright, so we're gonna saute that. Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Alright guys, so it looks like it took all the water out of the onions and the garlic, and it smells amazing in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add the épices. Alright guys, it's already frozen. It's a frozen piece of épices. So I'm gonna add that in there and allow it to melt. This is a cast iron, so you know this thing is hot. One of my favorite things to use. So we're gonna put that in there real quick. We're gonna melt this baby down. Put a little bit more sesame oil. If you guys want to know what sesame I use, oil, I buy mine from Trader Joe's. So you can get it from there. You can get it from anywhere, guys. If you guys are looking for stuff, I think ShopRite is worldwide. So you could definitely use ShopRite. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it melts down. Alright, family, so that done melted down. It smells so good in here. Now I'm going to add my red peppers and my green onion. As a matter of fact, cut that up some more. Alright guys, so I'm making it like into like a stew meat. Whenever you're making your meat, you fry your meat and then you put it in the pot, right? So that's what I'm doing. Add a little bit more of this oil. You don't have to put all that oil like me. Definitely gonna add some hot sauce. Be careful because the hot sauce has, I'm gonna be using some tomato paste or ketchup. It's up to you. I'm gonna put that in there. Alright guys, we're gonna put that baby in there. Put a little bit more. So I'm gonna add some browning. This is to give the meat a different color, right? And flavor. So I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon. You don't need that much. Have you ever cooked with tomato bouillon? Yes, those are good. But I don't really like using the bouillons because the bouillons, they add so much sodium. They add, even the vegan stuff is full of sodium. So we got to be very, very careful, you know, with, you know, what we use because there's so much stuff in there, you know. And it just makes you sick. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. All right. Add a little bit of water. Making that gravy, right? Making that nice, delicious gravy. That sauce is amazing. If you guys want, you can add a little sugar. I know you're like, yo, he's trying to kill us. It's just for flavor. It won't kill you. I'm going to put the whole thing so the tomato paste can make it nice and thick. Make it nice and thick. Alright family, we're going to make it nice and thick. Remember, everything is already seasoned. The meat was already seasoned, so I'm going to add a little bit As a matter of fact, let me taste it. Let me taste it before I add a little bit of salt or anything to see if it needs anything, guys. Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate you. Like I said, I have a lot of friends. You know, my family's vegan, but my mom ain't vegan. Everybody ain't vegan. I became vegan because I got sick. I mean, I'm trying to get them to go vegan, but my mom went vegan for 30 days and she was able to lose 15 pounds. That's good, but I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit of this all-purpose, adding like a teaspoon more. That's my meat seasoning that I just used. Like I said, all the seasonings in the supermarket is vegan. You just have to read it. Make sure it doesn't have actual meat inside of it, because some seasonings do have poultry and stuff like that inside of it. So you want to be very careful and be mindful. All right, guys. Let me see this. Make sure this tastes right. Add a little bit more garlic. All right, guys. So you guys can see, so what it looks like. It's a gravy, guys. So now I think the chicken is ready. Let me go check. All right, guys, so it's ready. You see how hard it is? So now we're gonna throw that in. We're gonna throw that in there. All right, guys? All right, family, so now we're gonna throw that in there, right? So now we're mixing it in. It's just like, all right, if you're making chicken, right? Don't you fry down your chicken and then you stew it? Some people throw the chicken into the pot and they start stewing it down. But what I like to do is I like to fry it and then throw it in. All right, so we did that. Put this fire down because we don't need it on right now because it's pretty. It almost looked like General Toast chicken, guys. That's what it almost looks like. So we're gonna mix that in. All the juice, the onions, the peppers, everything. And it stays hard. If you put it in the air fryer, it stays hard. It stays nice and crispy. It starts to soften down, which is what I like. But it stays hard, guys. Shout out to everybody in the live. All right. All right. Taste a little piece of this joint, you know what I'm saying? This is for y'all. That's what I'm talking about. I'm making Haitian food. I'm making a Mayi Moulen with sauce pois and stewed chicken. So it's polenta or grits with beans. Hmm? It does look like General Toast, right? It looks like General Toast chicken. All right, family. It does look like it. Let me show them. Let me show you guys what it looks like. See? Welcome to the live, guys. All right, so I know food is magic, guys. Whatever you decide to create, I know it's gonna be amazing. All right, family. We got 11 likes, so I'm gonna cover this up, and now I'm gonna start to make the Mayi Moulen, which is the polenta. All right, so we're gonna switch this over. And I used all the garlic. I used all the garlic. I used all the garlic and the onions. All right. Put that in there. Put some oil. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I have to get some green onions real quick. Don't worry, I already washed it. Get some green onions because this is gonna go on top of it, and that's for flavor. All right, guys. So now we're gonna use. All right, family. So I have this onion and the garlic powder. Put some of this in there real quick. Huh? Yeah, I got water. It's right there. But oh yeah. All right, guys. Put a little bit more oil. Cook that baby down. All right, so we don't need that much. I'm gonna add a little salt. So that was about 1/4 teaspoon salt. We don't need that much. Now I'm gonna add a little garlic powder. Some black pepper. All right. I'll add a little butter. Little vegan butter. You don't have to cook the chicken. Everything else is done. All right, guys. So I have the garlic. Let me put this fire up because it needs to cook down. All right. So now I have everything in here. So I have the polenta, which is Mayi Moulen. So we're gonna add that in there. All right, guys. So we're gonna blend it in so that all the flavors could go into there. Real simple, guys. This is something that I used to eat when I was a kid. I used to go to like people's houses and they would make this and I'll be like, yo, what is that? And it would be so good. It would be so good, family. You don't need that much stuff in it because it's already, we got the meat, the beans already have all that flavor. So all you need is a little salt, garlic, and you good. I'll put a little bit. And then remember, the butter has salt in it also, so be mindful of that. So now, I'm going to put some water. You could use broth for this, or you could use water, but I'm going to use water. All right, guys, so we're going to use that water. And it looks so good already, guys. If you have a Scotch bonnet, you could throw it on top. It's just for flavor. It's not to make it spicy or anything. It's just for flavor. So add a little bit more water. It's just so it could cook down. All right, guys, so this thing is cooking down nicely. All right. Some people add milk, right? My wife was saying in the back, some people add milk. I don't add milk to mine. I add water because, I don't know, I just don't like it, personally. It's just like some people put sugar in grits. I don't do that. Thank you, family. Thank you, guys. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Amatula, Tara, Professor Enzo. Shout out to everybody. Is this scrambled eggs? Yeah, it is. I know it looks like it, but it's not eggs. I'm going to let that slide. I ain't going to go in on you. If you being a troll, I ain't going to go in on you. Do you guys like getting kicked out of lives? Is that, I know for a fact they're paying people to come on your page to troll. Somebody said something on my page, and when I went back to read the comment, he didn't answer. So you might want to, you got to do this real quick, guys, because this, depending on how you like it, if you want it to be nice and soft, you got to be very, very quick with this. I'm going to add a little bit more water, just a little bit. Alright, guys, so the butter done melted and everything. So now we're going to just let this baby do what it do. So now let me get the plate so we can start plating. So we're going to start plating. Now it's not fufu. It's Mayi Moulen, or some people say polenta grits, but it's just a yellow one. This is what Haitians used to, we used to eat. Well, I used to eat when I was a kid. People still eat it till now. I want to make a lot of my food, my culture's food, because, I'm Haitian, and I know a lot of people that are Haitian struggles, what I'm saying, if they're vegan or whatever, or they have high blood pressure, and they want to go vegan or whatever. So you don't want this to get hard. You want it to stay nice and soft. I'm going to add a little bit more butter again. Add a little bit more butter. This is just going to keep it soft. Let me see what my beautiful people said. Oh, you are island brother. Yeah, I'm island. I'm from America, but my family is Haitian. So I'm making sauce pois with Mayi Moulen. And it's actually ready, guys. Look, it's actually ready. It's basically polenta, but remember, every culture has their own way of calling stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be soft.
So what's the macaroni?
Right. Mangou, right. Some people call it mangou.
Uh-huh.
But in Haitian culture, we call it Mayi Moulen. So mangou is not far from Mayi Moulen, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's joint sound fire. Your food be making me hungry. Yo, bro, when I meet you, bro, I'm cooking a feast for you. And when I'm finished, you're gonna be like, yo, bro, this vegan? Yeah, man. I'm gonna cook a feast for you, my guy. So this is pretty much done. So I'm gonna turn off the fire because we don't want it to get too hard, right? We don't want it to get too hard now. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plate it, right? I'm gonna plate it. Let me taste it before I plate it because it's probably nasty, right? So we're gonna try that. Mmm. Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna plate this baby. We're gonna plate this baby. Right? We're gonna plate this baby. I'm gonna put it on the side so you guys can see everything. Because I was gonna make it into like a whale, but I put it on the side so you guys can see everything. All right. We got the chicken, we got the sauce pois, we got everything, guys. This joint gonna be so good, it ain't funny, man. I'm telling you. It's gonna be so freaking good, guys. It's gonna be so freaking good. Family, the beans is ready. Let me show you guys the beans. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that, family. Oh, this is gonna be very nostalgic. Very nostalgic. So nostalgic. So amazing, guys. So, we're gonna put our meat. Now, I think I'm gonna put the beans first and then the meat. So what you're gonna do is you wanna put the meat on the side. Let me make sure you guys can see. My wife haven't had this. I never made this for her. And all the time, the years I've been married, I never made this for her yet. So this definitely gonna be a treat for her because my wife she loves when I cook. All right, family. So now we're gonna put this chicken, right? Put that joint right here. Put that joint right there in the middle. Look at that. Woo, look at that. All right, family, and that's it. Add a little cracked pepper, and that's it. That's it, guys. We're done. See? How long was that? Well, it was a little long. But it's because I was talking, I was cursing people out. All right, family, so now it's done. Look at this. Let me show you guys. So we have a sauce pois, which is sauce pois, some meat, and some of this Mayi Moulen. All right, family? Check this out. I almost got clucking chicken heist ready for when you get... Hell yeah, bro. I'm coming in there soon. That's a nice plate. Thank you. Thank you, family. All right, this is very nostalgic because I'm going to keep it real with you. I haven't had this in years. You know, in years. So I'm super excited and I can't wait for me to try this. All right, so let me give you guys a bite. See how nice and soft that is? You don't want it to be, you know, thick and weird. So we're gonna put some of that on, gonna put some of that sauce on there, right? We're gonna put that meat, right? And we're gonna go for the bite. We're gonna go for the bite. Man, I can't wait. Thank you, fam. Family, you guys have to try this recipe. All vegan, all plant-based. Let me show you guys the meat. Look at the meat. Look at that sauce. That sauce is so good, guys. Thank you, Katie. We got Sauce Pois, Mayi Moulen, and some vegan chicken, right? This right here. This right here. That's a meal. Yo, John, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Look at that. You put some of that sauce, that sauce pois, the liquid beans. It's for y'all. How you like it, babe? So good? Family. Look at that. Under an hour. Fire. Much respect. Thank you so much, Katie. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody in the live, man. I appreciate y'all. This bite is for y'all. Perfectly seasoned. So amazing. Guys, if you guys want this recipe, I will have the full recipe in the description after we cancel the live, all right? Thank you. Thank you, happiness. Thank you. This is so good, guys. So good. All plant-based, all vegan, delicious. People think that people that are vegan can't eat good. Of course, people think that when you're vegan, you can't eat good. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a lie. I still eat cheeseburgers. I still eat ribs, but it's vegan. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this space where I will teach you how to turn your food plant-based. All right, family? This is amazing. So good. Guys, fresh ingredients, fresh seasonings, like everything is beautiful. Ah, this is so good, guys. Add a little hot sauce to this joint real quick. Add a little hot sauce to this joint real quick. Yo. Oh man, thank you for subscribing, family. You know, I will be, you guys, I'm doing a 30-day challenge because I need my watch hours. So you guys will see me play video games, but you know, that's just to do my challenge because I can't cook for hours. So I'll be streaming for like 6 to 10 hours a day. So this today was something that I had to make for y'all. The brown sauce is we call it Sauce Pois. It's like, did you ever go to like a Latino cuchi frito spot and they have the beans, the brown beans? So what you do is you take the pimento beans and you blend it down and you leave some in it. That's so good. And you make your own. You see how I left the blended beans? You can see it, right? This is just gonna give it some type of texture, right? See that hot sauce? We gotta try it with that hot sauce. Put some of that bean on there. Yo, fam. So good. You ain't gonna lie, that hot sauce made it even better. Yo, you want some hot sauce, babe? This hot sauce is banging. Damn. Yo, guys. Yo, guys, I try to give my wife some hot sauce, and she goes, the food is done. The food is done. That hot sauce make everything right. Damn, that's good. Yo, that meat, it don't even taste like tofu. Yo, Katie, I appreciate you. Enzo, I appreciate you. Yo, this is banging, guys. All this mess, I ain't gonna lie, I would like a nice salad, but it's okay. Get some arugula, fuck that. Yeah, I'm full too. That polenta is no joke. That polenta ain't no joke. That joint smacking you, bro. That polenta ain't no joke, family. That joint ain't no joke. Put some arugula real quick. That joint ain't no joke. Man, that's good. Yo, fam. I love food too much to not be able to eat what I want. You feel me? That's why I had to make it vegan. Yo, this chicken, that joint is banging, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for being disrespectful and eating this in front of y'all. My vision is to one day to travel all over the states and to cook, and people could come and actually try my food. So shout out to North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, Chicago, Mississippi, Texas, New Jersey, New York, Florida. Who else? The whole United States. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Caribbean. Shout out to everybody. It's so good, guys. Look at that. Look at that. That was delicious. That's it. Family, the full recipe will be in the description below. If you guys want, I will take a picture. I will take a picture of these seasonings and I will put it in my community post. So if you guys want to know what these are and how they taste, these are so good. It has no MSG, no salt, full of flavor. All right? So definitely we'll do that for you guys because these Grace seasoning to me is by far one of the best seasonings they have out there. They also have their own curry powder and their curry powder is the best. I had a lot of curry powders and Grace seasoning, and They're not paying me for this. I'm just keeping it real. Their flavors is on point. All right, family, their flavors is on point. So I would gladly take a picture and put it in my community post for you guys to see. I am full. I have the itis. All right, so thank you guys for coming in this live and, you know, making me feel great. You know what I'm saying? For being here. Like, you just want to lick the plate. But I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to lie to you. That joint is banging. Yes, I do. Thank you, bro. Yo, shout out to John. Yo, guys, if you can, please pour into him. John is also a YouTuber, guys. He is just like us, trying to do his thing, trying to get this shmoney, get this YouTube shmoney. Definitely good guy. He's incredible, guys. Please pour into him like you guys pour into me. He will support you. This guy is probably live right now, and he's in my live. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is dope. What up, happiness? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, my food, like I said, I will be traveling to the States. So all of you guys will actually get to taste my food soon, all right? And that's a promise. 2025, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never know. I'm going to be traveling to these States, cooking, and you guys can come and meet and greet and meet me. You know what I'm saying? And get to try my food for real, for real. I appreciate you, bro. You do rock too, bro. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for all of you guys coming into my life. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for cooking with me. I appreciate y'all, all right? And I'm out because I got the itis. I got to get some water. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Peace. And stay humble and stay kind because hate is too hard to be hate. All right? Peace. And a bottle of hair grease.